What's going on, everybody? I'm Gold Gas. This episode I'm going to show you my kit that I carry around for servicing and breakdowns. If you enjoy, drop a like, don't forget to subscribe, push that bell notification button as well. If you don't do that, you might miss out on some new videos that drop, maybe some new promotions and new competitions, so it's worth doing. So I'm using the Milwaukee Packout, the bottom base with the wheels, tech bag and also a pressurized sprayer attached. Just so handy. I don't have to keep going back and forth to the van. Most of the stuff is in the tech bag, so I can just take that in for gas safeties. But for servicing, I've got everything I need there. I do take a dust sheet in as well, so I'm not wheeling it through customers' nice houses. I usually just take it in the front door, plonk it down on the dust sheet, and I've got everything I need. Hey, if you're not convinced, what do Hollywood stars Jim Carrey and Morgan Freeman think of it?
It's good. It's good. It's good.
Well, enough fooling around. It's the Packout kit, if you're not familiar with it. It all clips on together. You can get different cases and boxes and bags, and a lot of different attachments can go on it, and they all click in, and you can just wheel it around. It's so handy for site work and stuff, and especially as I do boats and caravans, it's easy for wheeling it around. So the pressurized sprayer firstly. This one's Anzio. It's got a gauge on it. Not all of them do. Just unwind that top bit out, put your solution in, pump it up, and out it sprays. Got a little adjustable nozzle, so it's well handy. It's got a little pressure relief device on the back. Here's the tech bag, handles above, little velcro bits, you can just hold it like that, or straps for over the shoulder if it's a bit heavier. But it's a good size. There's that side pocket which you can't really put anything in, as when you got it on the wheels the bar restricts it if you can't click it in if there's something in that pouch, but you can always put something in there when you're walking around. So open all the pockets. Good thing about this is it doesn't fall down like some bags where it's like overweighted when you pull down the pockets or anything like that, that front pocket. It's got a square base, so it's not going anywhere, so you can open every single compartment and it's not going to fall over. Great design, plenty of room, plenty of pockets, plenty of little straps. I've managed to not mess it up so far, and you can find everything in there when you need it, so it's really great. Front zip pocket, I've got cable ties in here, different sizes, want to attach labels or lagging or anything like that. Just got a little Sharpie as well. Start in the centre of the bag, got my analyzer wrapped in a dust sheet, kneeling pad, my weir ratchet set, then I've got a weir flexi shaft 10mm driver which does the gas meter test nipples with ease. If there's any rigid pipe work in the way, that just flexes right around it. The semi-concealed ones in the ground, sometimes you can't get your screwdriver in there, that just flexes in there nicely. One tool does all the gas test nipples, perfect. I'm going to go through all the tools I got in the bag, just naming them. If you're not interested, you could always skip forward a few minutes. So we're hex keys, got we're long screwdrivers, Phillips, flathead, Posi, got Laco slick tight and some cord as well for it for threads, got Regan fan oil, Regan leak detector, got a 17mm socket attached to a long arm that does tap cartridges. I've also got my little magic socket set as well. Roll Cool leak spray. Selection of grips and adjustables. Different brands. Got my socket set there. Hammer as well. Now in the front of the bag I got a 4mm T-bar for the pump screws. And I'll just show you here. It's got a little hole on the top so you can get a long screwdriver in there for a bit of leverage. If you're being a bit stubborn, spray them up beforehand as well. Or you can put your adjustables on there and you can get a bit more leverage as well. It's a bit tighter space. In the main section, in the pocket, nice large pocket, got my analyzer probe and my manometer attachment as well. Got my documents in the little pouch, keep them all together. Got warning labels, location labels. Also got a little pad here, little brochure with heating spares. It's just got common spares for different boilers, can get you out of trouble. And then I've got all my pads in here as well, landlord certs, LPG, maintenance ones. Front pocket then, got my inspection mirror, my Regan 3.5mm slotted screwdriver, bolt stick, a little pick for O-rings and stuff, metal bristle brush, clean up electrodes, just insulated flathead there, a Wera T20 for the glowworms, there's the 4mm T-bar for the pumps, got an ox ratchet screwdriver with different bits in the end. Get me out of trouble if I haven't got a screwdriver for it. Ox snips. Good for cutting closure plates. Junior hacksaw. Mini adjustables. Also got a little Worcester key on the end there as well. You come across so many Worcesters. Wire strippers. Makes it easier when you're doing some wiring. Stripping back for 3 ports and that. Little chisel for the heat exchangers. Got my Unilight, little blade, pens, pencils, sharpener. So got the little compartment boxes on top and they just remove out of the main box. So in the main box, got my impact with extension piece and the Regan filament brush to clean the heat exchangers. Bit of WD for stubborn screws, tapes as well, on off, gas ID tape, hairdryer, a must, especially if you're doing something near electrics, a bag of rope seals and rope glue, my Milwaukee pressure pump, some drain down hoses, case seals and some U-gauge tube. Got some drill bits in there, Makita. Got my gauge, pressure gauge, attach onto the mains or if I want to see what's going on. A weir cup, flow cup. Selection of brushes. Got Worcester ones, Worcester bar, Worcester cleaning ones, some Regan ones, soft bristle brush I use quite a lot. And, yeah, I use most of them really. Also got this handheld hoover or vacuum. Get up any of the cobwebs or dirt and that. It looks good as well in front of the customer. Fuse box here, Regan 1. I have actually changed some of them because I didn't use some of them in there. So I've just put ones I do use in there. Ones from boilers, 3.15 fuses, the short ones. Gas seal. Got some washers as well. Again, it's not what the original was in there, just ones I commonly use. Got a Valent glowworm burner G10 seal kit. And I've got a bag of goodies, different seals, different components. Got a couple of Alpha heads, motorised heads, Intex, CDs. Got Worcester AAV, Ideal electrodes. Some of them are new, some of them are old, just to get people out of trouble. PRVs, water pressure sensor, more seals. Got Baxi Solo bits, the turret seal, the pin plug that often breaks. Got some more Alpha seals there. Big bag of Alpha plate heat exchanger washers. Seals for glowworms. Worcester cover. More Worcester seals. CDI. The juniors. Just stock what you need. I come across these boilers more than others. You may come across some other ones. I usually keep the Ideal burner seal kits as well, but I had a chance to replenish. So in the little compartment boxes, got silver tape for the old flues, closure plate tape. There's the ID tapes from earlier. Coal spray. This is like a gas fire back boiler little bit section. Holder for your smoke matches and your pellets. Got a large pellet in there, some small pellets there, both red. Thermocouple tester, smoke matches, lighter, brushes, electrical bits. Got an infrared thermometer. And I've got my uni lights, head torch for loft spaces. And I've got the big torch there, which will light up the whole loft. Batteries for programmers. Little box of caps and plugs, all different sizes, one for gas fires as well, capping them off. Got a little electrical box, just got some old cable pieces, attachments for my multimeter, little junction bits, little parts from boards. Got a little thermistor in there as well. Another little box full of goodies, a couple of caps, bleed keys, meter test points, plugs for the front bleed screws for the pumps, a couple of pump screws, little handle for the PRV, little pot of lube, little Schrader valve remover. Got some antifreeze coolant tester. Shows you what antifreeze levels are in caravan heating systems. It needs topping up with the special inhibitor with antifreeze in, like Alpha 11. Got my MagnaClean keys or spanners, whatever you want to call them. Two different ones for the older model, newer model. Also got the little ones for the ISOs. Little box of bits. Some screws as well, all different sizes from different boilers that I've taken out. Also got some self tappers there, little ones for doing the screws on the brackets on the flues. Top compartment then, back in the bag. Got a nice zip here. I just put in there shoe covers, gloves, disposable gloves, tapes. I've got a yellow tape, usually got a black one in there, PTFE tapes, cutters, 15, 22, got adjustable one there. Some little mini levels as well, and also a tape measure. In the side pocket, a hardened shell, I've got my multimeter, my wireless manometer. So that's the bag. As I mentioned, just everything all fits in there nicely, so handy, just get to everything, doesn't fall over, sturdy. find everything you need, put it back with ease. It's very well made. There's 58 pockets in total on the bag, and the base is hardened. It's got some hardened material, so it's quite durable, water resistant on the bottom, so nothing's going to get damaged. I don't know about the water resistance on top, but I've never had water inside when it's been raining. It seems to keep the water out. Put it all back together, all fits in there nicely. Clip it all back on. Bag just easily clicks in place on top of the pack out system. And as soon as that's locked in position, that's not going anywhere. You could fall over, it could tip, the bag's not coming away from it. Same with any of the boxes you put on there, or the attachments. I'll put my pressurized pump back on there, strap it in, away you go. And here's some of the brands that I'm using that I rate. For drain downs, I usually keep either a bottle in here or a rubble sack. It's good to keep rubble sacks anyway to get into those tight spaces in airing cupboards if you're doing a 3-port and stuff. If this has helped you out or you enjoy my videos anyway, give me a thumbs up. It does help the videos and how they do in the long run. If you add me on social media, on Instagram or Twitter, then you can find some competitions, promotions and some plumbing disasters as well. That does it for this video. Thanks for watching.